What's up, everybody? Jonathan from Car DNA along with Corey.
So weather didn't permit us to film what we wanted to, so we decided to do a little outing. So we're at Summit Racing right now and going to go explore, see what's inside. I've never been. John?
Neither have I.
So this might get expensive.
We're gonna do it
because I already found some, I already know of some things I want, but don't really want to buy. But if we see it, I might buy it, so we'll see.
Well, we'll see. And plus, we're getting ideas for the new Ranger, so maybe pre-runner.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll do something. I don't know. We're getting some prices. Don't you worry about that. But let's go inside and explore. What's up, guys?
How's it going, guys? Welcome to Summit Racing, the Sparks, Nevada location.
So this is our new,
Yeah.
we're a new channel. We're Car DNA.
Right on.
We're out of California, Sacramento. We're here visiting a friend, so we thought, hey, why not visit one of
Place
the...
where all the parts come from?
Exactly. This is like, I was just saying, it's the Costco of car parts.
For the most part. Unfortunately, we are the smallest location out of all the Summit buildings. So right here is the smallest retail store you'll see. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot to display. We don't have the room, but we got everything behind those walls.
Awesome. Yeah, no, because it's a huge building.
Actually, the crazy thing is, this isn't ours, all of ours. We have a couple across the street.
Seriously?
Yeah, so across the street we have two other warehouses that are just used to store all the motors, hoods, trannies, everything we got that are big bulk items.
Awesome. So if you guys ever need anything for
Bring down.
anything,
Check it out. Also, if you guys need discounted parts, this rack out here is all me. So anything that's demo, just come check it out.
all right, well, thank you very much. And what was your name?
Brandon,
Brandon. My name's Jonathan,
nice to meet you, Jonathan.
and this is my buddy Corey.
Pleasure.
And yeah, check us out. We're Car DNA on YouTube.
I was about to start chewing on ice cream.
Welcome back, guys. We just got back from Summit Racing and we're here with our friend Eric in his garage to check out some of his vehicles and other toys. Right here we have his Raptor and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he's done to it, future plans, and why or what kind of purpose built he wanted to go with it.
So it started off as I'd always wanted a Raptor, and it kind of spiraled out of control once I actually got home. Start looking at what there is for the trucks, what you can do to them, what's available, and what's constantly being built for them. Kind of went the mid route with 3-inch internal bypass kings in the front, 3.5-inch external bypass in the rear. There's 18 inches of travel in the back, a little over 10 in the front. Hoping to change that maybe one day with either mid travel or long travel, bump it up to 15 or 17 in the front. But that would all involve fiberglass and all sorts of custom stuff that I don't know if I want to mess with. Engine wise, stock 6.2 liter V8, with the exception of basic bolt-on, cat back, cold air intake, maybe one day supercharger, but that's how you break stuff and it just costs more money.
Well, that's the fun of it.
That's the fun part. What is it like driving this thing? Because we're out here in the middle of the Nevada desert. Well, not in the middle, but pretty close.
We're out there.
We're about 40 minutes away from civilization on his property, and he has a, was it a 2-mile dirt road or 1-mile dirt road?
About a mile dirt road.
A mile dirt road that he has to drive every single day, and there's a bunch of trails out here. He's near Moon Rocks, so if you guys know where that is, he's out near here. So
It's a backyard.
yeah. So what is it like driving something like that with that much suspension done to it?
It tames the desert. As far as the normal roads that you would go through out here around Moon Rocks and whatnot, there's a lot of pretty well graded ranch roads and whatnot that you can play on. It definitely makes it easier to commute. There's a main road that cuts back to the highway, and then you actually have to go back down essentially into Reno and then back over to Sparks where I work. With the Raptor and the KTM, I can cut across the desert. It takes about 20 minutes off of a commute. So that's how I justified these commuter vehicles.
Yeah.
Justified.
So these are
Absolutely.
quote unquote commuter vehicles. So yeah, bought a daily, need a new daily.
That's always the case.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I don't know if you saw, we did get a channel vehicle, a Ford Ranger. After seeing some of his stuff, kind of want to.
Oh, there's stuff in the works.
So it's a 2003.
2003.
2003 with a 3-liter V6. It's automatic. It's rear-wheel drive. And we thought, hey, why not make our own little Raptor Ranger or some variant of the Raptor?
We're asking you guys because we have to get out here somehow, and you clearly saw our cars, and that's not happening. Even though he has an Evo.
Yeah, no, that's not happening with that car. Maybe if I had air suspension, but no.
I don't know about
I
that.
still wouldn't do it.
Maybe if it wasn't a garage queen.
Maybe
Says
if
the
it
guy
had
that
rally
has
status
says the guy
on
that
it.
has a clean truck in the desert. That's funny.
Hey, it's motorcycle weather.
Yeah, by the way, he also has a sick KTM, which I will show you later. That's his main daily commuter and stuff like that. He also has a bunch of little cool things. He has a Polaris Ranger, which is like his ranch, like workhorse. That's what he does everything on his property with. And then for fun, he bought a Polaris Razor. And, so tell us more about that.
It's a 2016 turbo. I believe it's a 925cc parallel twin. Makes about 140 horsepower, about 1,400 pounds. There's 16 inches of wheel travel in the front and 18 in the rear. It's ridiculous amounts of fun. Anyone that's ever been in one can tell you it's about the most fun you can have under 100 grand.
Now, have you ever crashed it?
It may or may not have already been on its roof. Let's just put it this way, that's not the factory roll cage.
There you
Well, the factory one worked clearly.
go. It works.
So.
But, you know, you always improve.
Yes. If something breaks, you always upgrade. That's the kid. Absolutely.
So he also has another bike here, and would you care to tell us what that is?
Which one?
That one.
Oh,
That one. I mean, you can't see it yet.
He
You
has
can't
a lot of
see it.
toys has to ask you which one.
That is a 2012 Harley Fat Bob. Pretty basic stuff to it. Screaming Eagle tuner, Screaming Eagle cold air intake, Vance and Hines pipes on it, leather saddlebags. It's my summer toy. It's a 103 cubic inch between. Nothing fancy.
Very nice, nothing fancy.
And what's your commuter over here? And what have you done to it?
Oh boy. That's the 17 KTM 1090 Adventure R. That has become about the closest thing I've ever had to a love affair. I've gone through like 3 sets of tires. I've started playing with every random aftermarket toy you can find for these things. They're Legos. It's nuts.
So
And on any given day, that thing will run circles around the Raptor off-road, especially in the northern Nevada desert.
Wow. Yeah, if you guys want to check out his Instagram, because Corey knows how to put the little links in there now.
I hate you so
when we do
much
this-
right now.
See, when we do this. So check him
That's just
out.
magic. The link shows up down there.
Yeah, the magic link. I hate you, John.
He has awesome beauty shots of the KTM bike. If you want to see some more glamour shots of that, also scroll through, you see some Raptor shots and some of his dogs, which are equally as beautiful.
So we know you have some future plans for your Raptor over here. What are the future plans for your daily commuter?
So the commuter is actually waiting on some panniers, which are essentially aluminum saddlebags. I just put a GPS on there, the upper crash bars, put a new rear plate on the back of the bike for some extra storage. It's the never-ending project, like anything else. Nothing's ever gotten into it.
That's all of our things.
Yeah, I was told that if you ask someone that modifies vehicles, any vehicle, like if you ask them like, "Is your project done?" It should never be done. The answer should always be, "It's almost done."
You can almost hear my wife laugh in the background as we
Yeah,
talk
you
about
hear
it.
that little yeah.
I'll stick a little notation, ha, right
Yeah.
there. But yeah, I mean, we just got the channel car and we're already talking about possibly modifying it. That's not set in stone now. We're going to ask you guys what you think about
So
that.
you let us know. Should we modify the Ranger?
To make a mini version of this Raptor,
You let us know.
let us know. We'll see if that actually comes through. As much as I'd like to do it,
And we do have to apologize. We were going to show you some awesome rolling shots of these vehicles out in the desert where they belong, but as in the desert, the weather
Snowed
does
this
change.
morning, rain this afternoon.
So everything is really soupy and muddy and just not good weather. Right now it's like windy and dark and stuff like that, so it's just not good right now. So stay tuned. We are going to do a part 2 of the Nevada trip.
there might be a
so-
part 3 if you get the supercharger.
And okay, well, we're ragging on each other here. How about we clarify that it's not whether or not you should modify the truck, it's how you modify it.
There you go.
Because there's no question that
Okay.
thing's getting messed with.
We're all car guys here. All of our things get messed with. It's going to get messed with.
LS swap and drop it on coilovers. LS swap and pre-runner it.
Anyway, it's going to have an LS motor in it.
Oh,
I said that.
okay. Calm down now. Calm down.
I mean,
now.
they're what? They're like $1,000.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're putting that
Yeah.
on?
So hey, thanks for paying for
That's
it.
cool. If we get 100,000 likes,
Oh.
we are gonna LS on the thing.
Like that's ever going to happen.
Oh, where's the comment?
Oh.
That's up to you
No,
guys.
don't.
That's up to you guys. If you want to see us do that, yeah, give us 100,000 likes and we'll definitely do it.
100,000 likes is a lot of likes.
I'm just saying.
100,000, it better have a turbo on it too.
100,000, we'll put a spaceship on.
Okay.
I like playing with other people's money.
Should we make it his money?
No.
I think we should make it his
His
money.
money. If you give us 10,000 likes, we'll make it his
No.
money.
I agree with that.
Negative.
Just joking, just joking. But it might happen. Let us know what routes you think we might go. What routes do you think we should go, or whether or not we should do it. And maybe you'll see that in a future episode. But in the meantime, stay tuned for part 2 out here with Eric and his toys, and we'll get rolling shots over the summer where it's nice, dry, and maybe some other another fun outage to Summit Racing and other things. I think our next video is going to be out at the Good Guys show on, actually next weekend. I might go out there and film a car group that my cousin is part of and get some kind of lifestyle shots out there at the Good Guys show, something away from tuners and off-road and more into the classics, and then eventually roll around in April and hit some JDM shows and get some footage of that. Hopefully that is the plan, but stay tuned for future episodes. Thanks for watching. This is Car Guy. Shut up. This is Car DNA. Later.
Wow. You want me to do it? This has been Car DNA. I'm John. This is Corey. This is our buddy Eric. Peace out till next time.
Later.